Man United are taking on Man City in the Manchester derby this weekend, so let's get into the preview. So Man City come into this in pretty good form, 4 wins in the last 5 since their shocking 2-1 defeat to Brentford. Of course, United 8 wins out of our last 9 since we lost against Aston Villa. So for me, United will be the form team in this match, but of course form only goes so far. City are so good all across the pitch. If we are to beat Manchester City, we need our key man to step up, and that key man for me is Marcus Rashford. So the key man for me will be Marcus Rashford. I seem to say this every single match, but Rashford is in just such fantastic form all season that it really does warrant it. And you know what, if I'm sitting here getting bored saying about how good Rashford is, that means that he's doing something very well on that football pitch for United. So in that last match against Charlton, came off the bench, made the difference, but 2 goals in the back of the net, and that is the story of this man's season. The most goals out of anyone in all of European football since the World Cup has come back. More than Haaland, more than Salah. He genuinely is in world-class form, and you can take that to the bank. Looking at his form over the season, 25 matches, 15 goals, 6 assists. It's absolutely fantastic numbers from a man well and truly back to his best, and what a job Tenhag has done turning this man's career around in the manner that he has done this season. Looking at those underlying stats, we can see a guy who is in supreme confidence. 3 shots average per match. Rashford is backing himself, and with a conversion rate of 30% this season, 1 in 3 of those is almost going in to the back of the net on a match by match basis. He is absolute dynamite, and his performance will be so crucial against Man City. He is our main goal threat. He loves a goal against the big teams. The performance of the likes of Eriksen, Casemiro, Rashford, Bruno, Varane and Martinez will be so important in determining the outcome of this match, which will have a massive implication on the title race. This is a huge match for the entire Premier League season, and if United can come out on top on it with 3 points, this will be an absolute vindication that Tenhag is doing a fantastic job as Manchester United manager. So how will I line up to beat Man City? So I think we'll go for David De Gea in goal. Jack Butland will not play. We don't think Tom Heaton will play in this match. It'll be David De Gea for sure. This is where it gets interesting at right back, with Dalot going off injured in the previous match against Charlton. There could be an argument for Aaron Wan-Bissaka to come in and start at right back. He has played very well against City in the past. Think of him locking up Raheem Sterling several times in Ollie's days in the Manchester derby, but I think it'll be Dalot. Moving into centre back, going to be Varane, Martinez, our 2 best centre backs, and whenever they're together they always play so well, and they really complement each other very nicely at centre back. They will have their hands absolutely full trying to contain Erling Haaland, and if they can, Manchester United have a great chance of winning this match. At left back, going to be Luke Shaw for me. Tyrell Malacia has come in and has looked solid in recent weeks, but we need Luke Shaw at left back. Find the likes of Rashford, find Anthony and Martial through the middle on the counter-attack. His ball progression skills will be essential. Moving into the midfield, of course, it's going to be Casemiro. Who else? An absolute Rolls Royce of a midfielder. He will be starting in this match. He has been absolutely fantastic since we brought in. And as well as that, his partner in crime, Christian Eriksen, going to be in there alongside him, with Bruno Fernandes joining them just ahead. For me, it's our best midfield. There's no real other options. We might go more defensive. We could go for Fred in there perhaps, but I think it'll be Casemiro, Eriksen and Bruno. And the forward line picks itself. It's going to be Rashford in world-class form, absolutely unstoppable at the minute. Martial loves a goal against City, and he comes in at striker for me. And on the right, it's going to be Anthony. 5 goals this season. A little bit underrated in my opinion. He has frustrated at times, but he will start over Garnacho for me in this match. So just how do you beat Manchester City? Well, there are 2 ways really. First and foremost, you can sit back, absorb the pressure and look to hit them on the break. Of course, Ollie had very good success at the Etihad several times against Pep's teams by counter-attacking through Martial, Dan James, Marcus Rashford. If we went for this, it would be seen as a more negative but more pragmatic approach, and I don't think this will be the full story from Tenhag. I do think we will allow City to hold a lot of the ball, but United have really turned their pressing numbers around in recent weeks. We will look to press from the front, looking at teams like Newcastle, like Liverpool, who have took points and beat Man City this season. Whenever you press from the front and you stop City playing out from the back, you do have a genuine opportunity to get in behind and get good quality shots off in Man City's penalty box, and that is something that United definitely can exploit. With the likes of Rashford on fantastic form this season, it might only take one chance in the box for Marcus Rashford to score against Man City. It will be a difficult match, of course. The likes of Haaland in great form as always, Phil Foden playing very well, and City are very strong defensively, but as we seen last night against Southampton, they can be caught out, and especially with pace, which United do have an abundance of, there are going to be opportunities for United in this match. So with all that in mind, it's time for prediction time. So this will be a massive test for Erik ten Hag's Manchester United side. Man City, as we know, one of the very best teams in all of world football, and with Erling Haaland already scoring 21 Premier League goals, they will come to Old Trafford and fancy themselves. It'll be hard going, but if United can get a goal on the counter-attack through Rashford, we can be very hard to break down, very hard to beat. I think City will score. I am actually going to go for a 2-1 win to Manchester United. That is the optimist in me. I'm always going to say United will win a match, so I might have egg on my face come the end of the 19 minutes, but 2-1 for me. I think Haaland will score for City. Marcus Rashford is going to score for United at least once, but I actually think that Anthony might have a big say coming in off that right hand side like he did at the Etihad, putting the ball into Ederson's net. So that's my prediction for this match. Let me know what yours are down below. As always, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe if you are new to the channel and you want to join in with a fast growing, really good interactive community here on the channel. Don't forget to hit that sub button, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you after the match.